Welcome back, guys, to Tekkit. I'm joined by Wales again today, MrJTDekker.
How's it going?
Going pretty good. So, since our last episode, I have completed the nether generator. Check this out. So, I'll explain what this does here, and then I'll go show you what happens to the overworld. So the lava is being pumped from these pumps into this tank. Now, there is a filter here with who that is being... I'm sorry, not a filter, a deployer. Or not a deployer, what is this? Yeah, a deployer. So deployer functions as a right click. So what's happening is it's getting a pulse of redstone, and then this filter is also getting a pulse of redstone. So buckets are going into here, collecting lava in the deployer. Then the filter's sucking the full buckets out, and they're going down this pipe into this ender chest. Now there's a mirror chest of this in the overworld, so anything that's in this chest is also in that chest. So I'll go show you that in the other... And so what happens is, the full buckets then get pumped into a tank in the overworld, which then loops back around and puts the empty chests back in the ender chest. This filter is set to pull out only empty chests, so whenever there's an empty chest in there, it'll pull it out and put it back in the deployer, which will then fill up again, and it completes the cycle. And so pretty much you get, with the same 9 buckets, it's constantly pumping lava from here into the overworld. Pretty crazy. Building a roof there. We were attacked by a ghast a moment ago, so that seems smart.
I'm keeping my rifle loaded too.
Yeah, that rifle is very useful.
Oh, it killed the thing in one shot.
I hit it with the sword a couple times as well.
Okay, well maybe 2 shots next time, but still.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave the roof at this for the second, for the moment. Because
I figured this is just going to become a second level. Starting right about here, you can sort of come off and we can put something in here. I don't know.
Awesome, yeah, observation deck or something to check the... If you come over here, Wales, you'll see that... See those ripples over there? In the distance? Over here. See those ripples over there? By where the lava fall is?
Oh, yeah.
What that is that's the edges of the area that's being pumped. So eventually this whole area is going to, like, be sucked out of lava, but I mean it's going to take a long time.
Oh yeah, that's where it's pumping the lava out.
Yeah.
Now, does the lava replenish in the Nether? Will that actually like expand?
It works similar to water, kind of like it'll slowly fill back in, but it will eventually run out. But it's going to take a lot of lava. It's going to take a long time.
Plenty of lava to pump, so not too worried. Oh god, I fell.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
All right, to the overworld. May we never have to come back to the Nether unless there's a problem, energy problem. I don't know if you saw, I put a world anchor down there, which means that this chunk will always be rendered. So even if we're in the overworld, this will still continue to pump and send stuff to us.
Instead of just like de-resing or...
Exactly, because then it would stop
to
working.
use Tron phrases.
Yes. Precisely. Look, it doesn't need to be pretty, we need to go to the overworld, come on.
I'm sorry, I had to just do that.
Alright. God.
Now it at least looks like a structure.
Alright. Fine, fine. It'll be protected from the ghasts and the zombie pigmen.
The terrible, terrible ghasts that are after all our lava. Our delicious lava candy.
Alright.
I always pictured it more with like the, what's it, the Wayne's World sound, you know? Diddly-dee, 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 diddly-dee.
I suppose that would... Oh! It's just water. Don't worry.
Drown, you fool.
All right, check it out. Oh, these are all full now. Oh, son of a bitch! Bitch!
I'm working on shooting him.
Anytime. Go ahead and... All right. Yeah, we're good.
Ah!
I got him. Don't worry. Rifle has some drawbacks.
It wasn't loaded. That was my fault.
This structure needs to be completed, but if you walk in here, you'll see a lot of cats for some reason.
Because kitties like the lava.
Yes, look at all that nether lava. Look at this. Oh, genocide. Cat genocide. Unbelievable.
Kitty side. Come here, you little monsters. Get out of my machines.
So check this out. So what this is doing, and I'll dig a hole here for you. But whenever you're ready, Wales. Whenever you're ready. Okay. So, like I said, those full buckets are being pumped to this ender chest. and then being pulled out here into this deployer, which once again functions as a right click. So what does that mean?
Okay.
Bam! It's
Whoa!
I've got this little section walled off that's constantly pumping lava into there. So it's just like dumping buckets, right? I have the wrong. It's dumping buckets into there, and then I have... there we go. I have this pump here, which is pumping from the exact same place it's deploying the buckets to, and then pumping the lava into these tanks. So the lava will never burn up these machines because it's constantly pumping out fast enough.
Interesting.
And then it's filled these tanks completely with lava. Now here's the generator. I've kind of prettied it up. Here's the generator, and you can see it has no lava in it right now.
And use the solid stone panels on this?
Yeah, to cover up the pipes and stuff. As you see, this has no lava in right now because I have it turned off, so these would fill up. But if you come down here, we'll need to build a proper cellar entry. Right now I've just got this one block, which is kind of tacky, but right here. You come down here. Oh, the underbelly.
Ooh, the ghetto basement.
So we're gonna
flip. Cats down here too. What the hell?
I don't know. I'm gonna flip all these switches back on so that it's pumping.
Where are you, dirty little bastard?
So these redstone engines are going to be pumping the lava back out of these. Oh, son of a bitch!
Sorry, my bad.
So now all these redstone engines.
I'll handle this. Come here, you little. Can't get. You know what? I got just the thing for you, kitty.
Oh Lord!
Gonna hide back there. That's fine.
Did you shoot it?
Yes. It's dead now.
Good job. You killed a docile cat. How does that make you feel?
Well, it was gonna leave like puke and hairballs down here, and then nothing was gonna work right. So
that's true. That's true for the greater good. But anyways, all these redstone engines are now pumping lava back out of the tanks on this level, up into the generator, and then the generator's piped the energy back down here into this battery box. I'm gonna build a few more battery boxes so we have like some reserve of power down here, which is then being pumped back into our little workhouse.
Nice.
Yes, very complicated system. Probably way overcomplicated. Like someone's gonna be watching this video like, well, you know, there's like one machine that does all of that on its own.
That's right. You could have simply built the Wilson-Keller humbuggering device.
Mark III.
Then that device would have just done it all for you.
But you know what? We do it the realistic way.
That's right, man.
Ender chests, incredibly realistic form of transportation.
Dude, matter transmission, they invented that in like the 70s.
Yeah. I also built another collector, so our energy this thing, the condenser is now getting energy twice as fast, so it's building stuff quite quickly.
Oh yeah.
All right, Wales. So this is the deal. This is what we're going to be doing in this space station.
Bricks.
Yeah, make some more bricks to fix that. What we're going to be doing in this section...
Using up a lot of gravel to do it, but I want the bricks.
Well, use something else, because we're going to need that gravel.
Well, okay, fine. I will use something else.
We're going to need a lot of gravel. For what we do. For what we do today echoes in eternity. Does not apply to the situation.
Is this thing getting fed power constantly like it was before?
Yeah, actually it's getting fed twice as much now. As long as there's something at the top.
What you just got done.
Actually, I'm gonna take some chests here.
Well, I don't want to do that. It's just consuming all the gravel. I need to get the gravel out of there.
Here, I'm putting down... Oh, that's not what I wanted to put down. I'm gonna put down a couple chests here for the gravel.
Apple.
Put all that gravel in these chests. Oh. No. So, while we're doing this...
the pipe to do it for you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
While we're doing this, I'll explain what the goal is for today's play session. So, today we're going to build the superstructure, the Drydock, if you will, to actually begin building our biodome, finally. So what that will entail is we're going to go out onto the ocean and build a frame, a wooden frame, of a giant box over the surface of the water, a hollow box. And then what we're going to do with that is place gravel on the edges of it so it'll fall straight down, because gravel falls down, of course. And make a giant cube and wall off, more or less, a giant area of water. Right? Then we're going to build a platform in the middle of that and place a bunch of pumps on it that'll be hooked up to a huge tank network somewhere nearby. And it's going to pump all the water out of that large squared off area. So it's just this big dry pit in the middle of the ocean. Then once that we have that, it's a nice dry area to work in. We'll be able to build the structure of the actual dome and glass and then pump the water from the tanks back into the square. So then we'll have a completely underwater base. Sound fantastic?
Sounds pretty magical.
Yeah.
In the sense that it's not really magical, but very technical. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. I've got a bunch of pipes. I got the pumps here. I got all this.
You got some strangely offset chests in the corner.
Don't worry about that. It's we'll come back and pretty all this up in a bit. But right now, we are going to go start our little quest here. Sound good?
Do we have beds? Or are there no beds in the future?
There are no beds in the future. Also, the spawn is really close by, so there's no real need for a bed, honestly.
All right, fair
All right,
enough.
so while that brick's cooking up, grab a handful of gravel, fill up your inventory with every available spot with gravel.
Delicious gravel.
And we'll probably cut out most of this section because it's going to take a long-ass time to do. So we'll do the work while you guys, and then for you it'll be like a few seconds, and then it'll be like, hello, congratulations, completed. I like to think.
I got some gravel. Let's do this.
All right. The best spider. Oh, son. Okay, we got it. All right.
Show that spider who's boss.
Follow me. So I think eventually we want to replace all this with like netherrack so that it looks more netherish.
Yeah, well, anything that's cobblestone is going to get replaced.
So as you can see out here, there's this nice big flat area. You see it? Where the squids are chilling? Chillaxing?
Yeah.
That's probably where we're going to build the main dome. Now, Russ and I have discussed this quite a bit. Russ is not available for this play session because he's got work aggro today. Man, slacking. But at any rate, we're going to build like one big dome, and then we're going to like have little offshoot tunnels that lead to other domes, kind of like Rapture-esque, I guess you could say.
That's pretty hardcore.
So here's, you could see where we did a little experimentation.
There's a water hole.
All right, so let's say this seems pretty good. Let's say that this will kind of be the middle, yeah?
Okay.
Does that look... Now, you've built a lot of stuff in Minecraft. I trust your expertise in this. How big... If we want to build a structure that's going to be a big dome, right?
Okay.
Oh, God, I'm going to drown, aren't I? Oh, no. I'm good.
It's a lot of linear measurement. You want to decide how large you want the dome to be. And hang on, let me get up on there with you.
Right.
You can't really just add gravel to the side of it because it falls down.
Well, that's the idea.
Eat this apple. Yum, 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 yum.
That's the whole point, man.
Um,
That's why we're using gravel, see? So now it's made a wall all the way down.
Oh, yeah, and we just kind of build it from the top. I gotcha.
So we'll build this out to the side and then out that way. Welcome back, guys. We built it. We completed it. It took forever, but we built. Look at this massive frame. So this is we're gonna suck all the water out of this area, and then build, build our glass dome down there.